entertain this on another time.
Thank you, Councillor Gierke. I'll entertain it later, but I take note of it. On the issue of the rules of order, I give the assurance that it will be readdressed as early as January next year. I will work throughout the recess, I promise you that. No, I want to. It's my choice, but the rules of order will be readdressed early in the next year. And I will make sufficient time on the program for that to be workshopped and to be discussed.
Just on that point, you said you came here with the song of John Legend. When I woke up and when I prayed this morning, the song came to my heart, I'm not my own. I am bought by his blood. I am not my own. Amen. Thank you very much.
Let's move on to the other points on the agenda. Item 1.2, applications for leave of absence. Mr. Hendricks.
Chairperson, Alderman and Councillors. The absentee list is Councillor Daniels for Ward 24 is off sick. Councillor Plata is on leave, and Councillor Bungani is on leave. As for the administration, Mr. Trevor Botha is on sick leave. I'm acting in his position, and then Mr. Leon Wallace is acting as CFO. Mr. Lionel Daniels acting as the Director for Engineering Services. Mr. Vesso is at the MISA quarterly meeting. And then Mr. Warren Muller in for Mr. Jan van Skalkwyk. He's on leave. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Hendricks, so noted. We move to item 2, disclosure of interest by councillors. Item 5 of the Code of Conduct for Councillors, and disclosure of benefits by municipal staff members. Item 5 of the Code of Conduct for municipal staff members. There's none. Item 3, matters at the discretion of the Speaker. We will move that to until after we've dealt with the other items, when we will deal with the motions of exigency or motion of exigency. Item 4, reports to Council. I've been advised that items 4.1, 4.2, 4.3 and 4.4 have been withdrawn, and I assume that this will serve at the next Council meeting. Councillor Jantjies Guzman.
Thank you, Chairperson. Chairperson, we've been advised that these items are withdrawn. The information that we have is that the items are withdrawn because there is not sufficient information for these items to serve. But before these items come to Council, come to be part of the agenda, it goes through you. Do you sign the agenda off? How do you sign the agenda off with items that are not fulfilled? What is that? Because you're wasting our time. We have caucus on these items, and now we come here, the items have been withdrawn. No, man, Speaker, man.
Councillor, I was not given reasons why this was withdrawn, and I can only convey what I've been told, and I was told that this was discussed. So I honestly, I can simply convey what's been given to me. Councillor Jantjies Guzman.
Thank you, Speaker, but still, before the Speaker has said, the items, before they come to Council, they go through you. And these items were referred back in the last Council meeting for the same information that is not attached when they come to you. And when they come to you, you don't see that the information that they were referred back for is not attached. To sign them off to come to this Council. And we go and caucus these items, we see that information is not there. The Chief Whip's office calls us as whips, telling us that the items have been withdrawn because there is not sufficient information on those items. The very same information that they were referred back for. What is that?
Councillor, to be honest with you, I've conveyed to you my position. I was advised that these items are withdrawn to serve at the next ordinary council meeting. This is a special council meeting, and as I understand it, it was done to expedite this specific meeting. Chief Whip, Councillor Willemse.
Speaker, baie dankie. Laat my toe om van die geleentheid gebruik te maak om verskoning te vra vir die ander partye oor hierdie items geonttrek is. Want byvoorbeeld die item 4.2 oor Pakkelsdorp. Die laaste keer toe ons oor die item praat in die Mykomem, toe het ons gevra dat die item moet terugverwys word vir meer inligting. Toe ek nou die dag die agenda lees, toe sien ek maar die inligting wat ons gevra het is nie vandag in hierdie agenda nie. En so ook 4.1, 4.3 en 4.4 oor inligting. En dis hoekom ek vir u gevra het om hierdie items eers terug te verwys sodat ons hierdie items meer volledig kry en dat hierdie items na die volgende raadsvergadering toe kan gaan. Asseblief, jammer collega's.
Thank you, Councillor Willemse. There are many hands up, please. Councillor van der Hoeven, then Alderman Draghoender, then Councillor Julia, then Councillor Jantjies Cushman. Councillor van der Hoeven?
Ek wil graag sien waar in die Rules of Order maak dit voorsiening dat die DA Chief Whip vir jou kan instruct om 'n item te onttrek, nie te onttrek. Ek wil sien in die Rules of Order, so nie is dit heeltemal buite orde en moet hier opgetree word in terme van die Code of Conduct.
Councillor van der Hoeven, I was not instructed by anybody. I was advised by the whip of the DA, Councillor Willemse, that these items be withdrawn.
Have you consulted with the other whips when you took the decision, Speaker?
I didn't consult with anybody.
You were instructed by him.
It's up to the whippery to discuss it. My question was it discussed with the other whips? And it was in the affirmative, so I took it at face value. Alderman Draghoender?
Thank you very much, Honourable Speaker. We fully understand that what Councillor Willemse explained, but it's not on. In other words, it was a problem with the administration. And I think we have to deal with the administration. I understand there was because we refer these items back for more information and it come as is back to this council meeting. That is not on. Although I understand the withdrawal of this item, but somebody must be explained why was the administration not done. Why?
I note that, Alderman. Mr. Hendricks, please, will you see that all items in future, as requested by either the maker, all withdrawn or referred back items that I want to stress that we need to make a point that these matters are addressed and attended to comprehensively.
Chairperson, noted for the minutes. We take note. We will address it with the admin.
Thank you, Mr. Hendricks. Councillor Julia, I come to you, Councillor Kurtzner.
Thank you, Speaker. And good morning, all. I just want to be informed around the process that is going to take place, whether the item is withdrawn or not. I'm going to go on you SCDA with the TRA there in Pakistan why the item is withdrawn, because what's happening there is jealousy, Joodse gemeenskap aan mekaar, Marlene. Dan sal nga boom die ek.
Councillor Jantjies Cushman.
Thank you, Speaker. Speaker, I understand the explanation given by the DA Chief Whip. The problem is not that the item are withdrawn. The problem is that is the manner that you took, the method that you took to withdraw the items, because all the whips should have been called together before the items were withdrawn and discuss the reasons that the items are going to be withdrawn. In the failure of that, these items should have come to this council and withdrawn in this council meeting.
I note that, Councillor Jantjies Cushman. Can we move on? Before we get into item 5, Councillor Jantjies Cushman, you've asked for a caucus, 20 minutes. Please be back at 9:55. Actually 45. Make it 10 o'clock. Thank you. Yeah.